For the second year in a row, welcome to the Gator Bowl. It's the University of Minnesota Golden Gophers trying to win their second consecutive Gator Bowl against the Ole Miss Rebels. Over these past 5 seasons, we've seen this team transform and raise the expectations for Minnesota football. Many of the players responsible for helping elevate this team will put on the Gopher uniform for the final time. This season, Minnesota cemented themselves as a top 25 team. Today they'll defend their number 17 ranking against the number 25 Ole Miss Rebels and look to secure another trophy as we continue our football journey. Everbank Field is packed and the crowd is ready. Minnesota and Ole Miss. Welcome to the 2018 Gator Bowl as Ryan Santoso kicks it away and Ole Miss will begin from their own 25-yard line. The Rebels face our defense led by 7 senior starters as they go to the shotgun on 1st and 10. Buchanan to Moore and he runs right into De Niro. Laster, that's a tackle for loss on the game's first play. Laster, one of our key cogs on defense, a senior linebacker. Now 2nd down and Moore again with the carry and right into Laster again, but he does pick up a few. It's the first 3rd down for Ole Miss. Will they test our secondary? Ryan Buchanan from the shotgun wants the screen. Caught by Kalo Moore and Andre Gaines makes the tackle. That is 4th down for Ole Miss, 3 and out. Now we get to see the Minnesota offense for the first time, led by quarterback Andy McKenzie, the redshirt freshman. McKenzie to the senior tailback Berkeley Edwards on 1st down as he picks up 7. Andy McKenzie with 25 total touchdowns on the season, and now play action on 2nd down. To his right, and Pratt in the flats makes the catch, spin move across the 50. That is a 1st down for Minnesota. Of course, keep an eye out for senior receiver Drew Watarski playing his final game, a big part of this offense, and there he is on 1st and 10 underneath as he makes the catch. Short gain on the 45th catch of his senior season. 3rd and short for Minnesota, the diamond pistol package as McKenzie to the fullback, Thompson inside, he picks up the 1st down, and Minnesota moves the chains. Diamond package again, Pratt, Thompson, and Edwards as McKenzie fakes. Now dumps off to Thompson who plows over 2 defenders and picks up 8 yards on this catch. 2nd down and 2 for Minnesota. They go twin tight end 2 wide. McKenzie chase to his left. Out of the pocket to Kirkpatrick underneath who makes the grab, and that's another Minnesota 1st down, gain of 7. Minnesota in the red zone on their first possession. Now the option to the right as McKenzie flips it back to Edwards. Edwards to the 10 and tackled out of bounds after a gain of 8, 3rd and short upcoming. Minnesota needs a long 2 here on 3rd down. McKenzie to Edwards with great blocking inside the 5, and Edwards is into the end zone. It's the first touchdown of the Gator Bowl. Minnesota scores on their opening possession, and it's the senior Berkeley Edwards putting us on the board here first. The Gophers lead as Ole Miss begins their 2nd drive. Split shotgun for Ryan Buchanan, hands off to Moore. To the outside, now cuts upfield as he has the 1st down and is tackled by Andre Gaines after gaining 13. Single high safety look in, senior cornerback Sam Graves switches sides. It's Moore on the ground again, to the right, and Maurice Hudson with the big hit. It's a loss of 1 for Moore. A good start against the run for Minnesota. 3rd down and 9. Buchanan to the flats. It's Moore on the catch, and he can't stay in bounds, so another 4th down for Ole Miss. Ole Miss punts on their first 2 drives, now Minnesota ball. 2nd down and 10. McKenzie pressured, now out of the pocket. Stepping up and taking off as McKenzie picks up a few. He fumbled at the very end and we almost lost possession. We've got to be careful with the ball. 3rd and 7. McKenzie goes 4 wide, trips right. Ole Miss sends 3. McKenzie fires outside and David Clark makes the catch. A perfect strike from Andy McKenzie. 1:10 to go in the first. McKenzie with a double screen set up, and it's Edwards. In the flats, gets a block at the 50. 1st down for Berkeley Edwards into Ole Miss territory. Call it a gain of 14. 1st down and 10. Minnesota moving the ball effectively. Again, play action for McKenzie, getting him out of the pocket to his right. He throws to Kirkpatrick, who makes the catch inside the 30. Another 1st down. Already up 7 and threatening to score more. In field goal range as Edwards carries. Nice block by Thompson as Edwards is close to the marker. 3rd and inches upcoming. And Minnesota goes to the diamond package on 3rd and short as Thompson carries again. Good blocking inside the 10. Outside Wolotarski as Will Thompson picks up 14. Minnesota now at the 5. 2 wide right as McKenzie to the end zone. Touchdown! Drew Wolotarski! Perfect pass from Andy. This was on the money. Picture perfect play. Minnesota's up by 14. Great start to the Gator Bowl. You know the Gophers came ready to play. Up 14-0 Ole Miss ball as they failed on their first 2 drives. Buchanan to the outside. He hooks up with Robinson, and that'll be good for a 12-yard pickup. On second down, Minnesota shows blitz. Moore on the carry. Stiff arm and tackle at the line of scrimmage as Minnesota is playing well against the run. Ole Miss faces 3rd down and 6, and again they go to the screen. Moore on the catch, and Dan Smith is there to prevent a 1st down as Minnesota has shut down Ole Miss's offense. Perhaps Ole Miss too conservative so far, and Minnesota up by 14. They have the ball. McKenzie, nice pocket as Edwards makes a catch in the flats and picks up a couple, so 3rd down and 8. Minnesota goes 3 wide. Wolotarski and Duckett to the left. McKenzie, again, great pocket as he fires and hooks up with Carter. A small window of opportunity, and McKenzie fired right through it, and Carter gets the 23-yard catch. Minnesota executing very well in this first half in Ole Miss territory again as Edwards carries to the right. Nice block by Wolotarski inside the 20, and Edwards with a stiff arm and out of bounds at the 5. Minnesota could strike again. Already up by 2 touchdowns, and their foot is on the gas pedal. McKenzie, option left. Edwards gets it, and touchdown, Minnesota! This is a 3-touchdown game as Minnesota has showed no mercy. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It's 21-0, and the fans love it here in Jacksonville. Ole Miss in a lot of trouble. They can't let this game get out of hand anymore. Moore carries left. He's across the 30 as he picks up 5. Right now, this offense is running through Kalo Moore, and it's not working. He carries again on 3rd down and picks up a much-needed 1st down to the 40-yard line on this gain of 7. But can the Rebels string together a few 1st downs in succession? Buchanan fakes short and takes a shot downfield as it's almost picked off by Eric Parker. Blanket coverage. This defense is awesome right now. 2nd down and 10. Minnesota blitzing as Buchanan to the outside. Man open, it's Robinson. Finally, they're in Minnesota territory. This catch is good for 19. 3:42 to play in the first half. 1st and 10. Dodson carries left, and again it's Deniro Laster who has dominated this entire running game for Ole Miss. 2nd down and long. 3-man front for Minnesota. Moore again carries left, and Deniro Laster quickly sheds a block and makes another big tackle. He is on fire. They've managed to cross the 50, but now need a big play. It's 3rd and 15. Again, a screen. Moore makes the catch. He has some running room and steps out of bounds after only a gain of 7. They've got to ditch this screen pass. Now a long field goal attempt to put a small dent in this Minnesota lead. Kick is up from left hash, and it is no good. It may have had the leg, but it was off the mark to the left, and Minnesota will take over. Up 21. This is troublesome for Ole Miss as McKenzie carries on 1st and 10 and gets nothing. This defense needs to help their offense out. 3 drives and 3 scores. McKenzie, again, no pressure as he finds Wolotarski in Rebel territory. It's a gain of 16. McKenzie getting way too much time, and this offense is way too talented. Again, back to pass as McKenzie is hitting, goes long, and caught by Doug Duckett. A touchdown again for Minnesota. Doug Duckett with a great catch as Andy McKenzie takes the hit but delivers a perfect pass as Doug Duckett gets Minnesota up by 4 touchdowns. This is just an incredible first half for Minnesota. There's no way I could have expected this start. Minnesota up by 28 as Ole Miss needs something big. Buchanan to the sideline, and Robinson can't keep a hold of the ball and drops it. 3rd down and 9. Ole Miss with a stacked box facing them as they go again to the screen. Moore makes the catch, and Maurice Hudson this time makes the tackle. Ole Miss fails again. Polar opposite offenses. Ole Miss can't get anything going, and Minnesota can't be stopped by anything other than the clock as they elect to go to the ground and take this game to halftime with their 28-0 lead. This may be the best the offense and defense have looked all season, and what a time to put this game together right here in the Gator Bowl. 3rd quarter about to get underway as Minnesota has been having a lot of fun today. It's 28-0. The Gophers thriving in the rain. We're used to the snow this time of year anyway, but Minnesota even gets the football to open the 3rd quarter and possibly build upon this lead. It's already 28-0, and Ole Miss aggressively sends the blitz, but Wolotarski is wide open, and he gets Minnesota to the 40-yard line, gain of 14. Passing, running, Minnesota has done whatever they want to do. McKenzie now with the option, and a loose ball as Ole Miss is going to take over. A botched option And Ole Miss has an opportunity now to try and get back in this game, as Berkeley Edwards' magic carp flop could not get the ball back, and the Rebels will take over in long-distance field goal range. From the shotgun, Buchanan back to pass. And looking to run as Buchanan gets sacked on the play. It's Dan Smith, the senior linebacker. Our corners are playing lockdown defense. We're not going to back off. We're going to continue to press and play our defense as Buchanan taking a shot to the end zone and incomplete. Coverage by Sam Graves and Andre Gaines. This defense just will not let Ole Miss get anything. Ole Miss cannot capitalize after the fumble, and it's Minnesota ball again. We're getting more aggressive, but Minnesota counters the blitz with the screen as Edwards across the 40, picking up blocks and gains 19 yards shy of midfield. Three wide shotgun as Andy hands off to Edwards, has running room cut outside, and Edwards lost the football. Ole Miss recovers this one. At midfield, they will take over if this stands, as Berkeley Edwards put it on the ground, but we're going to challenge this, as it looks like Edwards' knee did touch the ground just before he lost the football. And Minnesota will indeed keep possession, so we catch that break as well. Andy McKenzie on second down. No pressure. Eric Carter with the catch inside the 30. And Minnesota again back in scoring range. Everybody making big plays today, and now David Clark in motion to take the jet sweep. Led by Edwards inside the 10. Touchdown, David Clark. Minnesota up by 34 points. This is the most dominant this team has been all season. Minnesota came into the Gator Bowl trying to make a statement, and I think that statement is being heard. Minnesota up big as the defense takes the field again. 4:30 to go in the third quarter as Buchanan has a man open. Robinson makes the catch and is dragged down by Sam Graves after a first down catch. Ole Miss goes no huddle, needing all the time they can get. Buchanan in the pocket, no pressure, throws sideline, and that pass is batted away by Eric Parker. Another incompletion. Minnesota with blanket coverage for much of this game. It's 3rd and 10, and Buchanan with the screen out to Moore. Across the 40, met and shoved out of bounds, and that is going to be another failed third down attempt as Minnesota again takes over. From their own 30, McKenzie back to pass. Again, the blitz. Pass is caught underneath by Doug Duckett. First down, Minnesota. Everybody's pitching in today for Minnesota. In the shotgun, they go to the ground. Berkeley Edwards to the left, and as he plows over a defender, and Edwards to midfield, another first down for the Gophers. Maurice Pratt is in. Edwards takes a break. Pratt on the carry, and not much room this time as he is shut down inside. It's 3rd down for Minnesota. Gophers need 10. The Rebels blitz, and they will get to Andy McKenzie and stop Minnesota on 3rd down. Finally, and the Gophers have to punt. We near the 4th quarter as Ole Miss, maybe their best chance is just to go deep and try to get some big plays. Buchanan to the sideline, hooks up with Ingram. That'll be good enough for a first down. 52 seconds now to go as Minnesota dials up a blitz. They fall into his zone as Moore makes the catch, picks up the first down across the 40, and that's an 11-yard gain. I believe this is the furthest Ole Miss has gotten into Minnesota territory. 1st down and 10. Blitz again. Buchanan with time to the outside. Caught by Adebojo, and that is good for 8. Just a lot of 3-3-5 from the Gophers today. 3rd down and 2. Buchanan to Williamson, who makes the catch. That is a first down, and that will be the end of the 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains as Minnesota leads by 35 points. Ole Miss on the move, trying to get on the board for the first time. Williamson in motion and Moore on the carry. Up the middle and tackled by Corey Boyd, stopping him short of the end zone. 3rd down and short. And from the pistol, Buchanan to Moore, this time through Corey Boyd, and touchdown Ole Miss. They are finally on the scoreboard, 35-7. But now they need some huge plays from their defense and probably some onside kicks. Minnesota ball, we're inside 7 minutes to play. McKenzie from the shotgun. It's Edwards on the carry. Minnesota has blocked well all game as Edwards picks up the first down. Gain of 8. Berkeley Edwards with almost 150 yards on the ground as McKenzie drops back. In the pocket and sacked as Andy McKenzie goes down for the 2nd time today. Now 3rd down and 20 for Minnesota. Split shotgun for Andy McKenzie. He will throw forward and puts it up for Eric Carter, who will not make a spectacular catch. It was underthrown and should have been intercepted. Just over 5 minutes to play, Rebel ball. And Minnesota not going to back down from the blitzing as Buchanan to the sideline, and Ingram makes the grab before stepping out of bounds. First down. They're trying to make this game look a little bit closer. Buchanan again back to pass to the outside, caught by Smith as Parker misses, and that is another first down. Where was this in the first half from Ole Miss? Now inside the 5 as Buchanan with the option flip to Moore, and he is into the end zone for the touchdown. It is now 35-14, a 21-point game. Ole Miss going for the onside kick. Here is the attempt as it's picked up by Adam Kirkpatrick, and Minnesota will take over at about midfield. Now Minnesota can work on running some clock out as Pratt is next to McKenzie in the shotgun, and he carries to the left. Big block outside as Pratt picks up about 7 on the play. Minnesota running the clock to inside 4 minutes, and now Doug Duckett on the jet sweep as he runs left inside the 35-yard line and down at about the 30, gain of 7. And with this game winding down, senior quarterback Chris Streveler is now in the game at quarterback, relieving Andy McKenzie as he hands off to Berkeley Edwards, again busting off a nice run to the 20-yard line. Streveler never had a chance to start, so it's nice to see him get a few snaps here late. Lamar Washington is also in the game. Streveler carrying left inside the 10-yard line and picks up the first down. Lamar Washington at tailback as Streveler from the shotgun. Handoff, it's Washington to the right, inside the 5, broke a tackle, and down after a short gain. Could Minnesota score again? Washington carrying to the left side as he is stopped right at the line of scrimmage, and it's 3rd down and goal. 3 wide shotgun here on 3rd down and goal, and Streveler will throw for it and puts it up in the end zone for Carter, but it's batted away and incomplete. The seniors cannot connect, and so here comes senior kicker Ryan Santoso for perhaps his final Gopher field goal, as his kick is good and it's 38-14. He's not a senior, but Leon Daniels is now on the field as Buchanan back to pass, and he hooks up with his receiver in Minnesota territory as we have just over a minute to go in the game. The seniors on defense played very well today. Deniro Laster making big plays. Good job by Sam Graves in coverage, although this catch is made by Smith in between the zones for a gain of 30. The starters are all in. They're all basically seniors anyway. 2nd down and 10. Buchanan to the middle. Caught by Williamson. And that is another touchdown for Ole Miss as they make this game look a little bit closer. It's 38-20, so if they make the 2-point conversion, it will only be a 2-score game. They'll try to cut the deficit here. Shotgun formation. Buchanan back to pass. Firing. Caught by Smith. And the 2-point conversion is good. Now they'll try to get the onside kick to make this interesting. Their second attempt is away, and Eric Carter picks it up, and Minnesota will take over. Just a few more snaps left, it looks like. Seniors Washington and Streveler are still in the game as Streveler fakes, and he keeps it. First down, Chris Streveler, and now it looks like Minnesota can just take a couple knees. Look at this, the senior victory formation. Drew Olatarski at quarterback, Sam Graves is out there, Deniro Laster, Dan Smith, Maurice Manning, Berkeley Edwards. They are the ones who put this game away and send Minnesota to their 2nd straight bowl game victory. Again, the Minnesota Golden Gophers are your Gator Bowl champions. That is how the season comes to an end. Again, Minnesota victorious, this year in very dominant fashion. This was a very enjoyable season as Minnesota finishes 9-4 with a bowl game victory. And I am sad to see so many key players play their last game here. Guys like Berkeley Edwards, Sam Graves, Drew Olatarski, Maurice Manning. Many players at the forefront of this team's evolution. And now a lot of holes have to be filled by this recruiting class and many players who are coming up the depth chart. So I'm looking forward to Season 6, but I hope you guys enjoyed Season 5. This was very, very fun, as Andy McKenzie, the redshirt freshman, did not disappoint and helps lead the Gophers to another Gator Bowl win. And now, where do we go from here? Season 6 and beyond. The Minnesota Dynasty is far from over, but this team is going to look very different next year, especially on defense. I'm really excited about our recruiting class. I'm looking forward to the offseason. The offseason will be this coming week on either Monday or Tuesday most likely, and I'll post a video letting you guys know when that's going to be, and I'll also post on my Twitter and give you guys notice so you can be ready for the Minnesota Dynasty Season 5 offseason. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the bowl game and Season 5 as a whole. It was a great season, but as you guys know, there's still a lot of work left to be done. We're not finished here. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you guys in the off season in Season 6 of the Minnesota Gophers Dynasty. Have a great day.